Greetings from Eng Lit English Academy. Dear friends, there are many students who are awaiting their plus 2 results. Some students may have the dream of becoming a doctor, engineer, scientist. So there is one side. More than the students, the parents of the students who have written plus 2 exam, they are very anxious. So if you have a fixed dream of becoming a doctor or this field or that field expert, so you are welcome, you are all the best. But this video is about the students who are in a dilemma, who is trying to find a good course. There may be people who may say, you join B.A English, you will survive. Is it really possible? Can I join B.A English? If a student asks this question. So this video is for such students. So in this video I am going to explain what are the advantages of joining B.A English to equip yourself, number one. Number two, what are the employment opportunities available in India and abroad. So stay tuned for a few more minutes, just I will explain all these things. If you like this video, at the end, please like and share it among your friends so that some of the students like you will get benefited. First, two things you have to decide based on your family background or based on your own aspiration. Are you going for employment immediately after your BA, or do you have any higher education aspirations and then you going for employment? First, if you plan for higher education, let me tell you the list of courses which you can take after completing your 3 years of BA English graduation. First, if you want to become a teacher, immediately after BA you can join B.Ed. So if you want to continue in education field, so you can go for M.Ed. Then in that field you can go for M.Phil, P.hD. Then immediately after BA, if you want to pursue as arts and college science college teacher or professor, you can continue with your MA. Then you can go for M.Phil, P.hD. But if you want to become a professor, either you have to complete P.hD or set or not. Those details in the next slide I will give you. Then sometimes the students feel after BA, I can change the field slightly, but that can be related to English literature. In that case, you have a very good opportunity in mass communication, MA mass communication. Most of the universities have this course. Then afterwards, MA linguistics. Normally, if a student completes MA linguistics, then PhD in the same field, in arts and science colleges, there may be less opportunity, but that student will have more opportunities to become a college professor and to work in abroad. Then there are courses, MA criminology, that is available in universities. You can go for it. So you have openings in government sectors. Then some students feel, okay, I can become a BA. If you want to become a BA lawyer, so BA English is the best course, because if you want to argue in Supreme Court and High Courts, English is mandatory. If it is the case, throughout BA you can improve your knowledge, you can widen your reading skills. Then afterwards, if you join the 3-year BL course, definitely you can shine better than the 5 years course students. Then sometimes the students have an eye on business side. So after BA, you can go for MBA. Then MSW. There are many English literature students. After completing BA, they have gone for MSW. Immediately after 2 years of graduation, they get employment, very good salary in many countries. And afterwards, you can go for MA Psychology and MA Counseling. These are the two courses widely available in universities. So these graduates are wanted in big hospitals, and later it is possible government is planning to introduce one counselor in every college and school. In that case, if opening comes, there will be a huge demand for the students who complete MA Psychology and MA Counseling. So these are some of the higher education opportunities English literature students have after BA English. Next, employment. So most of us go for education to get better employment. Remember, English literature students have bright future in government sector. For all the competitive exams related to government, so the base qualification is any UG degree. So students of engineering, BSc, BA, BCom, all type of students are eligible to write group exam. In group 1 exams like IAS, IPS, there are 3 levels. First prelims, mains, then interview. So if it is the case, the students who have the English literature background, if the student has some mathematical base, the student with some difficulty and practice, if the student clears the first paper, that is prelims, then that student will easily clear mains and interview. The reason behind that is the students who have mathematical base with English background, very easily they understand the questions and clear. So based on their language ability that they develop during the UG days, definitely they can study a text well and shine in the main exam. If they clear the main exam, clearing interview will be a cakewalk for English literature students. So for all the group 1 aspirants, BA English will be the right choice. Then afterwards, the students can go to defense services, all UPSC exams. Then the biggest opportunity for graduates are available in banking sector. Banking sector also conducts exam. There, only UG degree is the requirement. Students from engineering, students from arts and science background, they pool together to write that exam and they get placed. So what is the advantage of English literature students? The same thing. Out of 200 plus questions, 75 questions are from grammar. Basic grammar, identify the right sentence, jumble sentences, then synonyms, antonyms. These are the questions asked. So definitely a student from English literature background, out of 75 questions, more than 65 questions with some input, very easily that student can clear. In addition to the BA English, if the student has some coaching background in mathematics and reasoning, definitely that student can score 50% of the remaining questions, then he will clear the exam very easily. In addition to that, there are exams in railways and different government sector exams at the state level. For all these things, easily with some additional input, with background of English, a student can get the exam very easily, get through the exam, and he will be placed in the government sector easily. Then, the biggest opportunity to English literature students is teaching sector. First, let's see what are the employment opportunities available within India at teaching sector. The students can teach from KG to university based on their qualification. For example, if a person wants to get into school, after degree, B.Ed. After B.Ed, there will be government exams, TET exam, TRB exam, based on state level, different states, the exams will differ. But the basic qualification is 3 plus 2, 2 years B.Ed, then afterwards one competitive exam. That will ensure permanent employment for a student. Then in addition to that, every state has many polytechnic colleges in which with a qualification of PG, that is M.A English, with one competitive exam, people are recruited. Then there are thousands of engineering colleges in every state across India. So there in all the engineering colleges, minimum 3 to maximum 10 members are available in every engineering college as English professors, for which the qualification is M.Phil. So the government is planning to introduce SET or NET also. Probably that will come in the course of the time. Right, that is the basic qualification. Then arts and science colleges. Those who are aspiring to become government professors or professors in a government college or aided college or university, this is the biggest opportunity. The qualification is MA. In addition to that, the student has to clear state level eligibility test or national level eligibility test, or P.hD has to be completed. For completing P.hD, minimum years would take 4 or 5 years. So better if you prepare well, you can clear set or net exam within 2 years, then you become eligible to work as a professor in a college or university. So those who complete PhD only can enter university, but you become eligible with PG, SET or NET to work in a college. So first you can get into a private institution. Slowly, when the demand rises, you can just get into a government aided position. So the thing is, what you have to do, you have to complete your BA and MA with utmost sincerity. You have to equip yourself with the language, and you have to prepare for set and net exam even from day one onwards. It is not a big deal. If you study the given text thoroughly, and if you go for additional information in every text that you study, every writer that you are introduced, clearing set and net exam will be just easy. Then in addition to that, there are opportunities in law colleges and fisheries. Of course, they are managing with part-time professors. So just I am trying to tell you how the English teachers and professors are demanded in different sectors of education. Whatever may be the course, English need would be there. You can go and you can become a government employee easily. Especially for women, teaching at school level and college level will be an ideal job, that too in a government sector. Next, there are many students who aspire to go abroad for teaching. If you have an idea, please prefer English literature. Except the European countries, all other countries, especially Arab countries, welcome Indian graduates for employment at school and college. For school and colleges, of course, Indian education is slightly different from their education. In spite of your PhD degree, in spite of your UG degree, they expect some teaching certification from some institutions. For example, there is a university in Hyderabad, English and Foreign Languages University, M.Phil, that offers some certificate programs and diploma programs and BA, MA, PhD. After your MA, if you get one certificate from that FLU, so there is a 1 year distance education program. So you have to submit many assignments. At the end, there will be 1 month contact program. If you go there and spend 1 month there and study and clear the exam, any foreign country will recruit you. Of course, there are many of my friends attended many interviews for abroad. In spite of their PhD qualification, the question asked was, do you have any degree from CFL, that is EFL University? So that certification will be essential to get employment abroad. That is one side. Another side, British Council offers some teaching qualification. There is TKD at the basic level. So it is around 12,000. Teaching knowledge test. There will be 3 modules. You can clear that. If you clear that in schools, you may be recruited. Then there are 2 more big programs. So even the entry fee, the course fee for 1 month is nearly 1,50,000. You can browse through in the British Council website and you can find out the latest course fee. Certificate course in English language teaching and diploma course in English language teaching. So even getting into that program is difficult a little bit, but not impossible. But if you spend 1 month in their training program, if you clear the exams they conduct, your names will be noted by the countries who require teaching positions in their own country. You'll be called for interview, or if you apply for any interview, you'll be called. So without any doubt, you'll be recruited because so you'll gain the qualification. Number two, you might have acquired the skills required. But I would suggest after PG, after gaining 1 or 2 years of experience in school and college, if you get into CELTA or Delta, definitely in one attempt you can clear and you can fly abroad. So like that, teaching positions in abroad is the biggest opportunity for English literature students. The only thing is you have to improve your speaking and teaching ability in English. If you do so, without any doubt, you can earn a lot for a few years, just you can come back to India and get settled. Right. In addition to government employments, there are plenty of other employment opportunities available for English literature students, especially in the media side. Most of the students who work in media, newspapers, journals, channels, news agencies, everything, most of the journals and media side is occupied by English literature students. Then, as private freelance language trainers, there are many people who have very good knowledge in English and speaking skills. They work as free language trainers, then soft skills trainers. So there are many software industries who hire soft skills trainers to conduct sessions for their employees. So the thing is, most of the loved and appreciated soft skills trainers have English literature background. Then as a freelance work, proofreading. There are many PhD theses are coming up, many projects are coming up, they are with mistakes. So if it is the case, the demand, the need for the students are people who can correct the mistakes of others on writing or needed. It is a very good part-time employment for many students, especially the women who are just spending most of the time at home. So looking for a part-time job, this will be the very good job. Then content writing. Just go to Google and type content writing jobs. So we'll get plenty of links. They are not fake, they are true. So especially in abroad, they outsource many writing things. Just it is based on our. So the task will be given. So based on the hours needed, it will also be given. So you have to quote your price. If you get in 1 or 2 projects at the beginning, if you satisfy, that will be the greatest opportunity, either as a full-time job or as part-time job for you. So you can earn in dollars every hour. Then there are many opportunities for translators from English to Hindi, Hindi to English, Tamil to English, Tamil, for all regional languages. In government sectors itself, there are plenty of opportunities for translation. There are secretary position in different offices, then BPO. Many engineers are working as BPO employees. Here, the literature students can make a big difference because so the BPO work, it is a link between the foreign client and the service provider. So those who have very good tongue in English, definitely they will play an important role. So once you get into BPO job for a few years, just like that you can mint money. Dear friends, so what I have listed is just a few, but there are plenty of employment opportunities even in private sectors for English literature students. If an English literature student studies well, equips himself with basic skills of English, definitely that person will shine in life like anything. Dear friends, why do we go for higher education? To get employment. If we get employment, we can earn well. If we earn well, we can make the people around us happy. We'll also be happy. So if you choose English literature as a course, you can be happy when you are studying. You can equip your skills. So the course will be definitely employment oriented. Then the literature students are practical because they study life while studying literature. Then they become very practical at the end. The literature students will be happy when they study and after their education also, because they know life, they know how to get employment. Definitely every literature student will shine in life. So dear friends, if you have the dilemma of choosing any course, if you have a fixed dream, I salute you, you can proceed with that. At the same time, if you have difficulty in choosing your course, if you have sufficient mark, if you get the opportunity to join BA English, without second thought, please join, because that is the right place for you. You can give shape to your dream. You will come out with flying colors. Thank you. All the best.